we're gonna meet the ones who are really enjoying Atomy business. Let's meet them and listen to their stories. Lee Seung-han Sherra Roastmaster will be the first speaker of the Pop Fun Atomy in Orot Vision Hall. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
네, 안녕하십니까? 애터미를 통해 진정한 유통의 전문가로
Hello,
있는
I am Sharon Roastmaster Lee Seung-hyun.
네, 와, 새해 복 많이 받으십시오.
Happy New Year!
네, 저는 애터미를 만나기 전
Before I met Atomy, I have worked for a major distribution company for 17 years. I was in charge of fashion merchandiser, and then I used to be a fashion team leader and online purchase team leader. One store had 300 million Korean won of sales, but after I introduced picker delivery and 30-minute delivery, I raised the sales up to 1.2 billion Korean won, so that the manager from the UK came to me to meet me. As such, I made a lot of performances achievements. Even though I worked for a major conglomerate, my life was not that much easy. Many executive members quit their job, and then no matter how hard I work, I got a lot of stresses from the pressures of making achievement. And also, since I worked for a distribution company, I needed to get a lot of complaints. And someday, a lady from one big company came to me, and she made a complaint, and I didn't listen to it, and she poured a hot coffee to my chest. And back then, I realized something at that moment. On that day, I thought that I really want to be rich. I really want to live a life of a rich person, and then I really want to live a life that I could share with other people. Of course, other people envy me working in a large company, but at that time, I started to worry about my future. In the past, half of my income was paid for the installments and my children's education fee. And when I approached in my 40s, I also worried about my future and the future of my family. So I started to think about making additional income aside from my company. But back then, I didn't have a lot of options. But I thought that I need some investment money to start a business. So, but anyway, I wanted to start something, and I decided to sell sweet potato on street. In winter, I sold hot potato on the street and make some additional income. And my second elder sister told me that if you really want to make some side money, you need to start Atomy. And she encouraged me to do Atomy for 5 years. He made me try Atomy product and try Atomy food. And then I saw her being attracted by Atomy. But you know, Atomy is a multi-level marketing company. So from my childhood, I thought I got that kind of like perception that multi-level marketing is not really good. So that's the perception, and that's the prejudice I got. And I saw my sister starting multi-level marketing, so I decided to let her stop. So I attended Atomy Success Academy in order to find out the bad points and the negative points of Atomy. And I also attended 2 days, 1 night seminar. But back then, I learned a new keyword, absolute quality and absolute price. Since I'm the one worked for the distribution company for a while, I know how important it is to take a responsibility for the business. So I also said that, oh, this is what the multi-level marketing company has, because I know the heavy pressure that the world had. So I still was got suspicious about this business, and then I started to compare compare the product Atomy with the product in the discount stores, from toothpaste, like soy pads, and the toilet paper, etc. And then, after comparing the product, I could realize the true meaning of the absolute quality and absolute price. I really want to say how I compare the product, and I would like to say every one of them, but today I would like to talk about only two things. First one is the Atomy red pepper paste. The one in the discount store were not made of like Korean ingredient, but Atomy's red pepper paste are made of only Korean ingredient, and all of the ingredient were really good. And the salt and the soy paste and the pepper powder used in that paste were the highest quality, but the price, it was only the 3/5 of the product purchased sold in business.
Secondly, Atomy Eco Cutting Wrap. Wraps sold in supermarkets made of eco-friendly materials are sold separately in the eco-friendly zone. Of course, the price will be very expensive. Atomy Wrap is made of vegetable raw materials derived from natural sugar cane and is sold as a product that is easy to cut and does not cause harm even to children. The price of the eco-friendly Atomy Wrap, which puts people and nature first, is similar to or cheaper than that of regular ones. Compared to the price of eco-friendly wraps sold at supermarkets, it is, of course, much cheaper. Through this comparative analysis, I got to understand the Atomy absolute price and absolute quality, and the differences between all Atomy products. So the best thing, special thing of Atomy is absolute quality and absolute price. So we have excellent health food and cosmetics, but still we have very, very good food products in Atomy. Did you know that? So through my own analysis, I could find what Atomy products have in common. That is, Atomy's products increase the value of life. The actual quality and price were excellent and affordable, matching the good keywords such as health, eco-friendliness, and next generation. And the eco-friendly packaging, eco-friendly products, health and eco-friendliness are the trends, fast-changing trends in the distribution sector. And the way Atomy business is run is also changing. And the large company I worked for, we received the Consumer-Centered Management (CCM) certification after a lot of preparation. But I saw Atomy being the first in the multi-level industry to receive it. And with the Atomy income, I've also found a system that can allow you to give it to pass it on to your children. So I quit my job and started this Atomy business. I have the experience of 20 years in distribution sector. I was very confident even during the COVID-19 period. I was very confident that Atomy business will become very successful. But the reality was a bit different. So this was unexpected for me because I used to deal with those visiting customers for 20 years. I met each other again, and I made the decision I will give up all the offline distribution method. I will start from the scratch. And if I don't have any if I have
그리고
something that I don't know, I would try to learn
그리고
the
내가
know-how
정말
from
잘할 수
the
있는
successful
것부터 먼저
people, and
배우자.
I said I will start from what I can do
그렇게
very well.
성공자분들의 노하우, 스폰서님들의 노하우,
I will
그것은
learn
바로
know-how from
시스템이었습니다. 그
sponsors,
시스템
and
안에는 성공의
the
8단계가
know-how
있었고
lies
제가 알고
in the
있는
system
애터미의 전문
and
지식뿐만 아니라
the 8 steps.
어디서도 듣지
The
못하는
Atomy
선배님들의
knowledge
경험,
and
노하우
their
등 제가
experience and
필요로 하는
know-how.
요소들이 그 안에
These
다
are very
있었습니다.
important, and I could
일이 잘
learn that
풀리려고
know-how
그랬을까요?
from the 8-step
저는 전 직장에서
strategy.
정말 자주 가던 식당이 있었습니다.
And I
그
had a
식당은
restaurant that
추억의
I visited
식당처럼
like
푸짐하고
every day
음식도 정말 맛있고
for the last 20
사장님도
years.
욕쟁이 할머니로
And the
정말 정이
restaurant
많이
is
가는
very old.
식당이었습니다. 제가 애터미를 시작하니까 또 알리러 찾아갔죠.
And I visited
제품을
her,
설명드리려고 하는데
and I tried to
사장님께서
explain Atomy
화장품 하나
product,
뭐가 있냐고 여쭤보시는
and
거예요.
she asked
그래서
me
저는
about
카다로
cosmetics,
꽂아놓고
and I showed the catalog
셀렉티브 테크놀로지
and selective technology code, DDS technology, all this information. I talked about that.
반응은 어땠을까요?
Could you imagine her
네,
reaction?
역시나 욕을 하시면서
Yes,
뭔 말이 그렇게 많냐고 그냥
She
제일 싼 거 하나 바꾸라고
said,
이야기하시더라고요.
don't tell
그래서
everything,
저는
just
더페임 한
just give me
세트를
the
판매하고
cheapest one.
돌아왔습니다.
So I sold
근데
her
뭔가 기분이
the fame, one set of the fame,
뭔진 모르겠지만
but I was not.
그 이후로 저는 한 2주 정도 지났을까요?
I got a
이번에는
very bad
손님이자
feeling, and 2 weeks later,
소비자 관리 차원으로 다시 방문을 하게 되었습니다.
and 2
근데
weeks
자리에
later, I
앉자마자
visited the
사장님께서
restaurant again,
역정을 내시면서
and she
뭘 그렇게 허벌나게 처벌나갖고 얼굴이 빛이 나냐
said,
그러시는 거예요.
it's really, really good. It's
그래서 저는
so
지난번에
good.
말씀드렸던 에슬로트 화장품을 발랐을 뿐이다라고 말씀을 드렸죠.
Your face
그런 얘기를 했어.
looks very good, and I said, I am using that absolute, and she said, I also want that product, so I gave her the absolute.
하나를 가지고 돌아왔습니다. 돌아오고 난 후에 저는 가만히
And
생각을 해보니
after that,
애터미 제품에 대해서
thought about
전문
it.
지식도 물론
Of course,
필요하지만 내가 써보고
specialized
발라보고
experience is
그
very
느껴지는
important, but
그대로 전달하는
my
것이
own
애터미
experience
사업의
is
시작이구나라는
more
걸
important. That is the
느끼게
starting
되었습니다.
point of Atomy business.
그때부터 저는
Since then,
앱솔 스타트라는 프로그램을
I
만들어서
started a
애터미
SOS
제품을
Start,
많은
a
사람들에게
program
체험할 수 있는
to
공간
give
활용을
an experience
시작하기
for
시작했습니다.
many people. I create
그리고
a
애터미 모든
place where
제품들을
many people can
절대
try
품질,
Atomy
절대 가격의
products,
가치에 대해서 알리게
and
되었고
I try
자연스럽게
to
애터미
show
비전에
them
대해서
the vision
전달하게
of
되면서
Atomy's
제품을
absolute
사랑하는
price
팀이
and absolute
형성되기 시작되었습니다.
quality, and I got a team who
그렇게,
love Atomy
시작되었습니다.
products.
그리고 이렇게 세미나 이런
And
본사에서
we
운영하는
also
세미나
have
그리고
seminar
조직별로 진행되는
and
세미나도
group
다르게
seminars as well.
느껴지더라고요.
I think they are very
그냥
different.
의무적으로 참석하는 것이 아니라 무엇을 찾기 위해 참석하는 시스템은 저에겐
There was
정말
a huge
큰
difference in
차이가
attending to find
있었습니다.
something rather than being obligated to attend.
선배님들의 스폰서님들의 경험들을 제 머릿속으로 제
I
마음속으로
began to feel
채워가기 시작을
sponsors' experiences
시작하였고
and their know-how and their mindset.
처음부터 다시 시작하는 마음으로
And
소비자분들에게 찾아가고 또
From the
찾아가면서
scratch,
나에
I
대한 신뢰,
visited
또
my
애터미
consumers
제품에
again
대한
and again.
신뢰, 그리고 내가 꼭 애터미에서
And
성공할 수 있는 믿음을
I try
자연스럽게
to
드리게
earn
되면서
their
어느
trust
순간부터 저보다 물건을 잘
for
파시는 분이
me,
나오고
myself, and
저보다
for Atomy
인맥이 넓은
products.
분들이 나오게 되면서
And
저는 샤론 로즈 마스터에 승급을 할 수 있게
since then, I
되었습니다.
became the Sharon Rose Master
그리고
with my
그분들로
partners
인해
who are even better than
지인을
me.
통해서 글로벌의
And
꿈을 가지게
thanks to
되었고
their friends,
지금은
I
그분들과 함께
am going
제심합력으로
global,
일을
and
재밌게
I
하고
am
있습니다.
working very hard
저는
with them.
일남 사녀 중 막내인데요.
I am the
애터미
youngest
사업을 하고
of
있는
one son
첫째
and
누나
4 daughters.
그리고 둘째
The first
누나
and second
저까지
sisters
모두
are running the
샤론 로즈
Atomy
마스터로
business,
사업을 하고
and 3 of
있습니다.
us are all Sharon Rose Masters.
사실 저희 큰
Actually,
누나는
my
정말 애터미의
eldest
X자만
sister
얘기가 꺼내도
was
등을
the
들리고 먼
kind
산만
of person
바라보던
who would
분이었어요.
turn her back and look
그런데
at the
어느
distant
순간부터 뜻하지
mountains
않게
whenever
같은
the
직장의
topic of Atomy's
동료분들이
business
애터미
was brought up.
비즈니스를
However,
알고
unexpectedly,
공부하게
my
되면서
older sister and
엄청난
her
속도로
coworkers became
몇 개월
interested
만에
in the
단
Atomy
몇 개월
business,
만에
and
샤론
she
노트
became
마스터에
active at
저보다
the
먼저
tremendous
승급을
speed.
하게
Within a
되더라고요.
few months, she became
그리고
the Sharon's master
애터미에 점점
even before
빠져들던
me.
둘째 누나도
And
지금은 애터미에 집중, 완전 집중해서 사업을 하고
the
있고
second oldest
애터미를 위해서
sister is
건물을
also
짓고
working very
올
hard.
2월에
She
센터를
is
오픈할
building
예정에 있습니다.
a build to open a
이제는 제가 같이
center
사업을 하고
very
있는 저희
soon
팀원들이 가족으로 한 마음으로 돼서
in February.
2024년에는
In
한 직급
2024,
이상 승급할 수, 직급 이상
I
상승될 거라고 저는
our goal is
자신감을
to
가지고 있습니다.
go one more step
여러분
up
어떠세요? 저도 애터미 전문가로
for
거듭나고
every
있는 것
family
같습니까?
member. Do you believe I am now
감사합니다.
becoming a better and better Atomy family?
네,
Okay,
여러분
thank you.
애터미 사업을 고민하시는
So
분들,
if you
그리고 애터미
are
사업을
not
잘하고
decided
어떻게 해야
yet,
잘할까라고
or
생각하시는
if you
분들,
are concerned
고민하지
about
마십시오.
your Atomy business,
애터미 유통 사업
don't
정말 어렵지 않습니다.
be concerned
먹고
about it.
써보고
The business
알아보고
is not
나가서 말하고
hard.
행동하는 그
You can
현장에
try it, you can
답이
experience
있습니다.
it, and you can introduce
아무것도
it
하지
to
않으면
others.
아무 일도
That is
일어나지
the answer.
않습니다.
If you do
내가
not,
나의 미래를 꿈꾸고
if you
싶다면
don't do nothing, then
결단하고
nothing will
행동하십시오.
happen. If you
저도
want to
성공자의
have a
길을 위해
brighter future,
과거에도
go
현재에도 지금 제가 하는
outside
모든
and
행동들이
start trying
그
everything.
경험들이 지식이자
And
자산으로 쌓아가고
I
있습니다.
believe everything that
그리고
I do,
수년간
everything that
쌓아올린
I
그
say
경험들을
has
가지고
become
저는
my
꼭
experience,
성공자가
and
되어서
based on the experiences,
이승원이란
I
이름으로
will
우리
become
집안에
the successful
부자이지만
person to
성공자의
make my
집안
family rich family,
시초가
successful
되는
family.
그날까지
I will become
저는
the number
애터미와
one
함께 나아갈
for my
것입니다.
successful family
애터미는
life.
끝까지
Atomy,
포기하지 않으면
if you
무조건
don't give up,
성공합니다.
you will
성공 못하면
definitely become
기적입니다.
successful.
감사합니다.
If you don't succeed, that is miracle.
네,
Thank you.
확고한 애터미를 전해주신
Thank you very
이승원
much, Sharon
샤론
Most
마스터님께
Master
다시 한번
Lee
큰 박수를
Seung-han.
부탁드립니다.
Please give him another big hand.
이어지는 팝콘 애터미
Next
두
up,
번째 무대는요,
we have the
지역으로
second
넘어가서
speaker.
진행하도록
So we
하겠습니다.
will move on to each region.
자, 그럼 이곳
So for Old Region Hall, we have the second speaker, Star Master Kim Mi-jung. Please give her a big hand.
안녕하세요.
Hello
애터미를
everyone.
통해서
I am
싱글맘들의
Kim
희망이
Mi-jung,
되고
a
싶은
star master who
스타마스터
wants to become a source of
김미정입니다.
hope for single mothers through Atomy.
정말 많이 떨리는 시간이고요.
I am so
친구들도
nervous
그리고
right here.
가족들도 쳐다보고 있는데
And I have
많이
my friends and
긴장되고
my family
있어요.
members looking
제
at me.
소개부터
I'm so
한번
nervous.
해보겠습니다.
I will
서울대
introduce myself. I
경영학과
was
교수로
born as the
평생
eldest
재직을
child in a
하셨던
family of
아버지와
5 daughters,
10대 약대를
with my
나오셔서
father who
약국을
worked as a business
경영하던
professor
어머니
at Seoul
사이에
National University for
딸만
his
5인
entire
집안에
career,
마주로
and my mother who
태어났습니다.
graduated from the Sookmyung University's
어렸을
College of
적부터
Pharmacy
아들을 못
and ran a
낳아서 늘
pharmacy.
마음고생하셨던 어머니는
And
간을 풀어보시려고
my
다들 공부를 엄청 시키셨어요.
mom actually
그래서
let
동생들은
all the
어머님의
daughters
바램대로
study a
서울대학교를
lot.
나와서
So
교수들이 되었습니다.
my
그리고 배우자도
sisters
교수를
became
근데
professors,
늘
and their
맞은
husbands are
제가
also
마음에
professors.
걸리셨던 아버지는요.
But
어떻게
my
하면
father,
얘를 잘 살게 할까 고민을 하시다가
he was very concerned about
미국에서
me,
교수 생활을 교수로
and
일을 하고 있던 아버지의 애제자를
he introduced
저의
one
배우자로
of
주셨습니다.
his
저희들은
students
미국에서 아이
in the
둘을
US
낳았고요.
to me, and we
잘 살고
married.
있었는데
We have 2
유난히 저
children,
혼자만 미국 생활을
but
적응하지 못했어요.
I could not
그래서
really get
저희들은
to
한국으로 다시
the
귀국을
US
하게 됩니다.
life, so we
그
got to come
귀국하던
back
해
to
겨울에
Korea. But
교통사고가
that
났고요.
winter,
그
we got a
후유증으로 저는 두 아이를
car
키우는
accident,
싱글맘이
and
되었습니다.
I became a single
준비 안
mother.
된 여자의 가장의 무게가 얼마나
I was
큰지
not
정말
prepared.
새삼스럽게
I
깨닫게
could
되는
feel
때였고요.
the pressure,
정말 젊은 나이 30대, 40대를
and
그렇게
I
보냈습니다.
spent my 30s and
미술
40s
레슨으로 두 딸을 키우고 있을 때 신문에 내지도 않았는데 어떻게
And
대학 선배님이 찾아오셨더라고요.
I got
다단계 네트워크 마케팅 H사를 그 선배로부터 전달을 받았습니다.
I was raising my two daughters
미술
through art lessons,
레슨만으로는
and I was first
네가
introduced to
두
network marketing
아이를
company
평생 키울 수가
H by
없어.
my senior at art
그러니까
school.
평생 직업을 한번
And
생각해 보라고.
I
그러면서
began to think
네트워크
about my
마케팅을
lifelong career,
보냈고요.
and as I
저는
realized that
네트워크
it would be
마케팅을
difficult to
해보려고
make a living
결심을
teaching art
했습니다.
lessons to children, I
그리고
decided to try
어머님께 제가
network
하려고 하는 이
marketing.
일을
And
설득하려고 했지만
I tried to
어머님은
convince my
설득당하지
mother that I
않으시고요.
would start the network
설득이라는 답
marketing
대신에
business,
저한테
and
작은
she
봉투
didn't
하나를
actually
내밀어
listen,
주셨어요.
and she gave
그
me
봉투 안에는
some
생각보다 큰 돈이
money,
있었고요.
a large amount of
여러분들
money.
같으면 그 돈을 받으셨겠어요?
Would you receive that
저는
money?
이렇게 생각했습니다.
I thought,
만약에 이 돈을 받아서
if I receive this
잘
money and
성공을 한다면
if I succeed,
부모님은 너무
then
대견하게
my
생각하셨을 것
parents would be
같아요.
very proud of myself.
근데 그
But
돈을 받아서
if I receive
제가
it
사회 경험도 없는데
and
실패를 한다면 이 돈은
if I
도대체
fail
누구의 돈일까?
without any social
결국 부모님의
experience,
돈을 제가 잃어버리는 게 아닐까라는
then
생각으로
I
평생을
would
살 것 같았습니다.
uh, that would be my fault.
단호하게 그 돈을
So
보는 순간
I decided
정말
not
갈등이
to receive that
심했거든요.
money.
그냥 편하게
I
살아볼까?
thought a lot.
그렇게
I
생각하다가
thought a
어머니께
lot.
단호하게 말씀드렸습니다.
But I
이
told her,
일은 돈이 들지 않고 자본이 들지
this
않는
business
일이니
doesn't need any
3년만
cost. So
기다려달라고.
please wait
그래서
for me
3년
for
안에
3 years.
무엇인가 좋은
And
결과가 나온다면
I will
어머님 나오지
make good
않는다면
result. If
어머님이
there is no good
원하시는 일을
result, then I will
하겠다고.
do anything that you want.
어머님은 저한테 그러셨어요.
And she told me,
그딴 거 하지 말고
don't do that.
네가 좋아하는 미술학원이나
And you can do
커피숍이나
anything like art
꽃가게나
school,
이런
art
걸 해보라고
lessons,
말씀하실 때
coffee
어머님이
shops,
제가 이 일을
or
하는 걸
flower
정말
shops.
싫어하시는구나를
And that's when I
간접적으로 알게
realized that
됐습니다.
she don't really want
저는
me to do
어머니가
this.
약속한 3, 4년을 지키기 위해서요. 정말 열심히
I worked really
일을
hard
했고요.
to become successful within
그러면서
3 to
저는
4 years.
그 회사에서 네
And
번째 직급인
I
직급을
became
달성하게
the fourth
되었습니다.
highest position
그런데요.
in the company.
그 회사에서 자꾸 이상한 일이 생기는
And
거예요.
something strange
매출이 자꾸
has
감소하고요.
happened.
수입도 떨어지는 거예요.
My sales and income started to
그러면서
decrease.
뒤에 소비자들이 저의 소비자들이요.
And my
저를
consumers
찾아와서
would come to
정신
me,
차리고 잘 들어봐. 더 좋은
listen,
제품, 더 싼 마트가 나왔다고.
we have this a
라고
better
얘기하는 거예요.
market with
도대체 거기가
cheaper
어디예요?
product and higher quality
어디예요?
product. Where?
여러분들은 답을 알고
What is
계세요?
the market?
네, 맞아요.
You know the answer.
여기입니다.
Yes,
애터미
that
마트였어요.
is Atomy
하지만
market.
저는요, 계속적인 애터미
But
가격의 유혹에도
I
끄떡하지 않고
was
있었을
not
때 어느
really
날
persuaded,
저한테 다가온
and
선크림
one
같은
day
애터미의 비비크림은
I got
저의
to
사업의
use Atomy sun
전환점이
cream and BB cream.
4,
That
5만
became
원짜리
my
비비크림을
turning point
쓰고
for my
있던
business.
제가
I used
8천
to
원짜리 애터미
use
비비크림을 봤을
like
때
40 to $50
그러면서 저보고 써보라고 주더라고요.
BB cream.
이 8천
But
원짜리
Atomy
비비크림이
BB
얼굴에
cream
바르면
is
뭐가
only
날 것
$8,
같았어요.
and I thought
그래서 몰래 손에다가
this would be
이렇게
not
살짝
good for my
발라봤어요.
face, so I just put it on my
그랬더니 말로
hands,
표현은 못하겠는데요.
and I don't know
괜찮은
how to say, but it
저는
was good.
용량도
It was
같죠?
quite good.
예전에 쓰던 거하고
Same
그리고
volume
기능도 비슷하죠.
and function, same function,
회사의 제조회사가 같더라고요.
and the
근데 이 세
manufacturing
가지가
company
다 같은데 왜
is
이렇게
also the
큰 차이가
same.
나야 되는 거지?
But
라는
prices
궁금증이
are very
생겼습니다.
different. So
그리고
I
그
started to
해답을
wonder
찾기
why
위해서
the difference
노력을
for the
했습니다.
prices, and I try to
그거를
get
알아보니까요.
the answer.
결국
And
창업자의 경영
after
마인드가
doing some
이
research, I
회사의
got to realize
절대
that the
가격을 가는 게
management
했다는 것을
mindset
알게
of
되었고요.
this
대부분의 회사들은요,
company
물건을
made that
파는
difference.
회사들은요, 왜
Most of the
비싼지를
companies,
설득을 해서
they
소비자들한테 물건을
try to
전달했습니다.
persuade
근데
consumers
애터미는 왜 싼지를
to
설득을 하지
understand
않으면
their products,
안 사는
why their
거예요.
products are
이런
expensive.
회사라면
But
물건을
Atomy is
파는 게
doing the
아니고
opposite.
팔려
They are trying to
나가겠구나라고
persuade
생각을 했습니다.
people and explain that
이런
why their
사명감을
products
갖고
are so
알면
cheap.
알수록
So
하고 싶은 마음이 너무 조급해지는
I
거예요.
got to be
저는
very
결단을
interested in the
했습니다. 다시
company, so I made another decision.
돈이 없는데 어떻게 해요?
I had no
만들어야죠.
money, right? I need to
저의
earn money.
집을 2천만
So
원 저렴한
I need
상가주택
money
15평짜리로 이사를 하게
I
됩니다.
moved to a cheaper
그리고
house
그 돈의 차액인 2천만 원을
and I
들고요.
got
아이들 둘과 저희
about
셋은 6개월을
$20K
버텨보기로 했습니다.
and we decided to
먹고 살아야 되니까요.
spend that money in
그
for the
월
next
2천만
6
원이
months.
그리고 나서 저는요. 월 200만 원이 되는 오토 판매사까지 가자.
And my goal
그리고
was to
1년
become
뒤에
auto
다이아몬드
sales master
마스터가
6 months
된다면
later to
나의
earn
이 빚은 갚아주고
$2K. And
그리고
1 year
이
later, if I
회사를,
become a
이 일을
diamond
키울 수
master,
있는
then
계기가
I
될
can
거라고
repay the
굳게
debt
믿었습니다.
and I can have the opportunity
그리고
to
저는
grow this business.
매일같이
And
10만
every
포인트
day,
그리고
I
하루에
got
10명 이상을
about
만나는 일을
100,000 points
매일같이
and
했고요.
I met more
그리고 3개월
than 10
안에
people
오토
every day.
판매사가
And
되기를 결심을 합니다.
I made the decision to become the auto sales master
정말
3
아무것도 할
months
수 없는
later.
저에게 정말 저한테
I
200만
had
원은
nothing
급했어요.
but
머릿속에 온통
monthly income of $2K was something very
저의 열정과
desperately
절실한
needed
목표는
for me. My
예쁜
passion
딸들을 볼
and
때마다 저를 움직이게 했습니다.
motivated me whenever I see my
세일즈
daughters.
마스터,
Sales master,
그리고 오토 세일즈 마스터 그리고 나서
and
제가
after
2달
that,
반 만에 세일즈 마스터를
two and a
달성을
half months later, I
그리고
became
세일즈
sales
마스터로
master.
쭉
And
그리고 1년 있다가
1
다이아몬드
year later,
마스터를
I
달성하게
became
되었습니다.
the diamond master.
그때 애터미에는요 2, 30가지밖에 없었어요.
Back then, we only had 20 to 30 items in Atomy, but now we have over than 600 and 80,000 items in as a mall. But you still complaining about the limited number of products? As a woman breadwinner, I needed to live really difficult life because this was the path I never been before. Because of that stress, I got acute rheumatism and I got hospitalized several times.
병원이 그렇게 컨택하기가 좋은 곳인지 몰랐어요.
And there, I met small change of my mind because the hospital was one of the places that I could make more contact with the customers. Whenever I went to the hospital, I met more customers, and my business horizon has been broadened. And when I got hospitalized, I wanted to stay in the motel room where more people, more patients were together. And in my restroom, in the bathroom, I put Atomy shampoos and the product with the health functional food. And also in the morning, I drank a cup of coffee with Arabica product of Atomy. I didn't ask them, but they asked me, which coffee is it? It's really good. It has great aroma, but I really like it. Like this, I could talk to many patients and I could draw their attention to Atomy product. I could say one of the proofs. The one of the family member of the patient next to me has become one of my sponsor, the number one partner of me. But are you still complaining about the people, number of people around me? Recently,
애터미 소개를 받았습니다. 그분이 애터미에 관심이 있어서요.
I got to know one person who has interest in Atomy business living in the States. So I started having a Zoom meeting, and that young person asked me, what kind of thing do I need to learn? And that person said, Atomy has more than 10 years of history. Everything has already proved. But why do I need to waste my time? I already got the proven history. All I need to know is the marketing plan. All I want to learn is the marketing plan. This is what the person said. After listening to his saying, I could understand the Atomy got the great reputation, not only in Korea but also in the global arena.
저는 해외 라인도 지금 잘 성장하고 있어요.
I'm now nurturing my
해외
global
여행을
lines
가는
as well.
게 꿈인 우리 큰딸.
My
미국
oldest
회사에 승무원으로
daughter
들어와서
is
그
a flight
엄마를
attendant
전
in
세계 무료로
American airline.
비행기를 태워주고
So
있습니다.
I could use that airline for
항공사의
free
무료로
as a matter of
배송하는
the
거
flight
아시죠?
attendant. You know that the family
저희
member of a flight
어머니랑
attendant
이렇게까지
could
할지
use the flight for
저는 딸
free.
덕분에
Actually, it
많은
is
나라들을
perfect for me.
뻔하고
So thanks
다니고
to my
있고요.
daughter,
또
I could travel
몽골에는
all over the world,
82개
and
센터와
I have 5 centers in Mongolia and 1,200 members.
여러분들 보시고 계시죠?
As you can see from the picture,
지금
I have many
몽골은
members in
제가
Mongolia.
이제 작년 2월 달에 몽골에 간
Actually, this
사진이에요.
is the picture taken in Mongolia in last February.
영하 40도에서 50도
It was minus 40 to 50 degrees Celsius.
코 위로 나오는
If I breathe, the winds from my nose got frozen and everything
봄같이 따뜻하대요.
was
몇
frozen.
도냐고 물었더니 영하 20도.
My sponsor said it's really warm in Mongolia like spring, so I asked how cold it is, and she said it's only minus 20 degrees Celsius. I don't think Korea is that much cold these days. Even in this cold weather, many Mongolian members are working really hard, making a lot of endeavors. By seeing their endeavor, I cannot stand still, so I need to work harder and harder. Atomy business is all about building trust and doing the follow-up activities. I know that you are building trust with a lot of people, and in order to make them your member, you need to make extra efforts. When you started the business, you might meet people, and if you become a Diamond Master, Star Master, and Imperial Master, you might meet a lot of people. There will be still a lot of people around you, but not all of the people could be the same. You need to understand that when you build a trust with them, you need to use different approach to every single members. In order to fulfill your lines, you need to make a lot of effort. I'm writing 100 different dreams by myself. But in a different company, I also learned how to write the dream. But I realized the dream in Atomy, not in that different company. I realized 60 to 70 dreams. Among them, I realized my dream in terms of my house and car. From basement to the ground and to the commercial house and to apartment worth 800 million Korean won in Bundang area. And let me talk about my car. From Tico, Atos, Morning, Pride. Now I'm driving K8. I got really small house and small car in the past. But if you say why these things are so important, I might say that for me, this is the biggest house in the world. This is the nicest car I had. Because for the past 25 years, I earned it by myself without any support of other people. This is the one that I achieved by myself. So I could say this is the biggest house and this is the nicest car I have. My younger sisters and brothers are professors, and I've been envying their job. And recently, they're talking about their pension. They said that my father's pension is about 4 million Korean won, but ours is about 2 to 3 million Korean won. The pension is too small. How I can make a living for my after retirement life? When they talk about that pension, I just smile because this is the time, the right time for me to start helping my family members, including my younger sisters and brothers. At first, although they don't purchase anything from me, yet because they said I am doing multi-level marketing business, but I am preparing for the future for them.
자식들을 피곤하게 하더라고요.
Rich parents sometimes could make their children tired, and hardworking parents could make their children heartbreaking. But what if we have the work and the money at the same time? And that job could be found from Atomy, because in Atomy, even I myself, who is 64 years old, could grow continuously, and I could prepare for a seminar. And I believe that this is the business that could keep you growing. I can say Atomy has already proven this is the job that we work together. That's why it's possible. If you say that you don't have enough time, I might say that there is no free time in the world. You need to make your own time. If you say you're not confident, if you say you don't have many social networking skills, I will say you need to take a lesson of the marketing plan. If you say network marketing has bad image socially, I would like to say your husband or your children don't have any self-esteem in their jobs. In Atomy, we've got already all of the systems. Don't be shy. Please be brave and start this business. And next year, if you meet me somewhere, please tell me that you decided to start this business thanks to your lecture, and I grew my business like this. And that's all I want to listen from you. Thank you very much. Please give another big round of applause to the speakers. I want you to continue the pop fun story.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.